Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol KBLB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. So let's first do a little house cleaning. And for that, going to go ahead and get rid of these lines up here. Sure, those levels still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update that needs to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going forward, 35 cents, one of the newest areas of resistance, although I will say that before you even talking about doing battle with 35 cents, the near-term level of resistance now to keep an eye on is right there at 32. So again, don't get me wrong, yes, 35 cents is a level of resistance. I'm just saying that before you start to talk about doing battle with that one and breaking above it, that first key hurdle that needs to be broken is right there at 32 cents. What about levels of support? Well, to offer up a little bit more context, the next key one to watch going forward is going to be that pink line right there, which on my chart denotes the very famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that from a very broad picture, from a very long-term kind of trend perspective. That's the level where when the price is up above it, you definitely want to see the price stay above it. So that's good to see that, technically speaking, not only is the price above it, it hasn't even gotten tested yet. But like I said, don't take my word for it. Ask anybody that uses charts and say, hey, does the 200 period moving average have any sort of significance with it? And they will say, yeah, that's definitely a level that a lot of people watch. And when a lot of people watch an area, call it self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. But like I said, that's going to be the near-term level of support now going forward. So 1 day left this week. We'll see how it closes things out tomorrow on Friday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.